Pro Tem. And so she is at a conflicting meeting, so I am stepping in today. I'm Councilmember Terry Vo, and I'm very excited. I know we have two announcements today, and we are going to begin with RS 2024-805. It is for the Nashville Fire Department EMS 50th anniversary resolution, and this will be presented by Councilmember Suara.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. Colleagues, I will ask that those of you that can join us here to please do so, and those that cannot join us, if we will please stand while we read this proclamation. This is for the 50-year anniversary of EMS, 50 years of saving lives and helping our constituents. I think that we all sign on. Everybody was a party to this, and I think that it takes all of us to be able, we can't even thank them enough, but I wanted to acknowledge all the great work that they're doing. And so if you could join, I will appreciate that, and if you cannot, if you will please stand in position, please. This is RS 2024-805. It's a resolution celebrating 50 years of Nashville Fire Department's EMS. Whereas on November 1st, 1974, the Nashville Fire Department's Emergency Medical Services EMS division was officially established, making a significant milestone in public safety and emergency care for the Metropolitan government of Nashville and Davidson County. And
whereas the EMS division began its service with 8 ambulances in operation, staffed by a dedicated team of 60 personnel who committed themselves to providing life-saving care and rapid response to medical emergencies throughout the community. And
whereas for 50 years, the Nashville Fire Department EMS has been an integral part of the city's emergency response system, continuously evolving and expanding its capabilities to meet the growing needs of a diverse and dynamic population. And
whereas the Nashville Fire Department EMS has consistently demonstrated excellence in medical care, professionalism, and compassion, ensuring the safety and well-being of Nashville's residents and visitors in times of critical need. And
whereas the EMS division has responded to countless emergencies, offering critical interventions and pre-hospital care, and its members have worked tirelessly in collaboration with other emergency services to safeguard the health and security of the community. And
whereas the achievements of the Nashville Fire Department EMS over the past 5 decades have been made possible by the dedication, skill, and sacrifice of its personnel, past and present, who have remained committed to saving lives and serving the public. And
whereas the 50th anniversary of the Nashville Fire Department EMS presents a unique opportunity to reflect on the progress made since its founding and to honor the legacy of those who have contributed to its success. And
whereas it is fitting and proper, the Metropolitan Council recognize this historic occasion and recognize the dedicated members of the Nashville Fire Department EMS staff.
Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Council of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County that the Metropolitan County Council hereby recognizes and celebrates the 50th anniversary of the Nashville Fire Department EMS, commends the extraordinary service of its personnel, and expresses its deepest gratitude for their unwavering commitment to the health and safety of Nashville and Davidson County.
And that this copy of the resolution be provided to the leadership and personnel of the Nashville Fire Department EMS as a token of appreciation for their 50 years of service.
yeah, we all need to thank them.
Okay. This resolution shall take effect from and after its adoption, the welfare of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County requiring it.
Thank you, council persons. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. This is an honor that you would even think about it. Our men and women who work for our department do so not because it's a business for the past 50 years, but because it's engraved in their philosophy and what they believe, that they truly are reaching out and helping our community, the community that they live in. So this is an honor. And for 50 years, we've touched our community's lives in a positive way. And so for me to represent the department today and to accept this. Council Lady Zolfat, I know you led the charge on this, so we really want to recognize you as well. And we have one member of our department who is still coming to work from 1974, November the 1st, 1974. He hasn't missed a beat. So Bill Nolan is his name. So thank you all. Thank you for recognizing us. We cherish this moment, and hopefully we'll have several hundred more years ahead of us.
All right, Chief. If you would, Chief Smith.
Oh,
If you would, oh,
yeah,
and we
absolutely.
can get around. Okay, guys. Pictures.
As they get their group picture, just want to once again congratulate Nashville Fire Department EMS for 50 years, and we can't wait for the next 50, so congratulations. Wonderful. And we have a second presentation tonight, and it is with Councilmember Bradford. They will be doing Resolution RS 2024-954 with Dry January Resolution, and I will send it over to Councilmember Bradford.
Thank you. Just want to give opportunity for anyone who wants to join us with presenting this to join us at the podium. So this is a resolution declaring January 2025 as Dry January USA Month, recognizing Meharry Medical College as the national leader for Dry January USA, highlighting the transformational Yellow campaign and addressing the broad impact of alcohol on health, safety, and society. Whereas Meharry Medical College, established in 1876, has become a beacon of hope for underserved communities, a pioneer in public health, and a leader in addressing systemic health disparities with its leadership of Dry January USA, reinforcing its mission to promote health, equity, and healthier lifestyles. And
Whereas since 2022, Meharry Medical College has been the home of Dry January USA, leading a national movement to encourage individuals to reflect on their relationship with alcohol, adopt healthier habits, and reduce the harmful impacts of excessive alcohol use. And whereas Dry January USA, originally developed by Alcohol Change UK, in 2013 has grown from 4,000 participants to millions worldwide, and under Meharry Medical College's stewardship has become a transformative movement promoting mindful drinking habits, healthy equity, and public health education. And
whereas Dry January is an effort to allow everyone to put a mirror up to their own relationship with alcohol in a supportive and non-judgmental environment, and recognizing that every person and community has its own journey to education and self-awareness regarding alcohol, and recognizing that the official and free Try Dry app has been shown to correspond with a greater success for those choosing to observe Dry January. And
go ahead.
whereas Dry January has embraced yellow as its official color, symbolizing hope, positivity, and personal growth. The theme, Go Yellow in January, serves as a rallying cry for action, encourages individuals to go go yellow by embarking on their alcohol-free journey in January. 2, be yellow by embodying optimism, happiness, and resilience. 3, support yellow by fostering community spirit and solidarity and promoting healthier choices. 4, do something yellow by raising awareness about alcohol's effects, hosting alcohol-free events, and supporting non-alcoholic alternatives. And
this one here. Whereas Tennessee's significant challenges related to alcohol use, with a 98% increase in alcohol-related deaths between 2012 and 2022, over 70,000 alcohol-related ER visits annually are concerning patterns of excessive drinking across demographics, including youth, higher income individuals, and those in professions like music and hospitality. Whereas Nashville's status as Music City is a vibrant music and hospitality industry amplifies alcohol's normalization and tolerance by binge drinking culture and associate harm, and further underscores the importance of Dry January in the USA initiatives promote health, safety, and alternative lifestyle choices.
Whereas alcohol is classified as a Group 1 carcinogen by the World Health Organization, significantly increasing the risk of several cancers, including mouth, throat, esophageal, liver, breast, and colorectal cancers, with rising sharply even with light to moderate consumption, contributing to 2,000 U.S. cancer deaths annually, underscoring the need for prevention of public education. Whereas alcohol use is closely linked to mental health disorders, exacerbating conditions such as depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia, while undermining effective treatment outcomes.
Right here. Whereas alcohol is a contributing factor in 22% of suicide deaths, with intoxication lowering inhibitions and increasing impulsivity, leading to tenfold increase in suicide risk among those with alcohol abuse disorders. And whereas alcohol use significantly increases the risk of injuries, including falls, fractures, drowning, burns, and workplace accidents, straining healthcare and emergency services, and endangering community well-being. And whereas alcohol is a major contributor to traffic accidents, with about 28% of all traffic-related deaths in the United States involving alcohol-impaired drivers, and a fatal crash risk 11 times higher for drivers with a BAC of 0.08% compared to sober drivers. And
whereas alcohol use contributes to community disruption, including increased crime rates, strained healthcare and emergency systems, economic losses from reduced productivity, and destabilization of families and child development. And whereas the impact of alcohol disproportionately affects underserved and marginalized populations, including African American, Hispanic, LGBTQ, and veteran communities, amplifying health disparities and social inequities that Meharry Medical College is committed to addressing. And is that it for me? Okay. You may go ahead. Yeah. Whereas veterans and military personnel experience disproportionately high rates of alcohol misuse, with 20% of veterans with PTSD also suffering from substance use orders, necessitating targeted interventions and supporting for their health and well-being. And
which one? Here, sorry.
Whereas LGBTQ plus individuals face elevated risks of alcohol-related challenges, with up to 25% experiencing moderate to severe drinking problems, often driven by minority stress and stigma, requiring inclusive and culturally sensitive outreach. And okay. Whereas African Americans face disproportionately higher rates of alcohol-related health problems despite lower overall consumption, and Hispanic Americans experience unique barriers to treatment access, with 33% of drinkers at risk for persistent alcohol problems, highlighting the importance of culturally responsive resources and support. And
whereas Nashville's music industry reports a high alcohol normalization, with 22.4% of Billboard songs mentioning alcohol, and hospitality workers getting 56% daily alcohol use, demanding workplace interventions and community-driven education campaigns to reduce harm. And whereas through initiatives like Dry January USA, Meharry Medical College provides tools such as free Try Dry app, educational resources, and public health campaigns to empower individuals and communities to make informed, healthier choices while addressing systematic challenges related to alcohol use. Whereas Meharry Medical College's work aligns with its broader mission to serve as a force for health equity and its leadership in mental health, addiction treatment, and community engagement. And whereas it is fitting and proper that the Metropolitan Council recognizes the work of Dry January USA and Meharry Medical College. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Council of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County that the Metropolitan County Council hereby recognizes January 2025 as Dry January USA Month, celebrating Meharry Medical College's leadership, its innovative Yellow campaign, and embracing the home for Dry January is Nashville, Tennessee. The Metropolitan County Council further recognizes January 7th, 2025 as Dry January USA Day, honoring the initiative's commitment to fostering healthier communities and focusing our annual efforts this one day of significance where those who drink alcohol are asked to reflect for at least one day and to observe how they may reduce their use of alcohol throughout the rest of the year. The Metropolitan County Council encourages all residents, organizations, and industries to go yellow, be yellow, support yellow, and do something yellow, raising awareness about alcohol's impact, promoting mindful drinking choices. The Metropolitan County Council expresses its commitment to expanding education and public health initiatives aligned with Dry January, partnering with Meharry Medical College to implement culturally inclusive programs, supporting community events that embody the Yellow campaign and its mission of hope, and calling on all residents, businesses, and organizations to join Dry January USA, reflect their relationship with alcohol, and support Meharry Medical College's mission to promote health equity and reduce alcohol-related harm. This resolution shall take effect and after its adoption, the welfare of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville, Davidson County requiring it.
Thank you guys, or thank you everyone for so much for this amazing opportunity. I was here back in December talking about our initiatives with Dry January USA. We are so excited to say that we had a very successful Dry January USA week starting on on January 7th, where we lit up Chicago, Philly, Aurora, and Nashville. So it was really cool. We thank you so much for that. For those of you who are participating in Dry January USA, the councilman beautifully put that there is the Try Dry app. Highly recommend downloading it. It's never too late. Let's say you fell off the wagon maybe a few days ago. That's okay. You still have the rest of January to complete Dry January, so don't worry about that. Also, for those who don't drink and think that Dry January is not about them, it's still about you. We're here to support you, even if you have been sober for a long period of time. Also, we recommend people wear yellow, not just to support you, but to support people in your life who have been affected by alcohol, who are also thinking about their relationship with alcohol. We also like to thank Dr. Hildreth, Dr. Southpaw, Dr. Schenker, our deans, Dr. Harris Haywood, and Dr. Dawes, obviously Dr. Caldwell, who have been supporting us so much on our journey to this point. We are excited to hopefully come back next year, and thank you so much for your support.
Great, thank you so much. Congratulations, and thanks for your leadership at Meharry Medical College. Let's go yellow. Perfect, now we're gonna move on to announcements, and I've got many people in the queue. If you want to raise your hand, I'll get you in the queue. Okay, great. I'm going to recognize Councilmember Porterfield.
Thank you, Councilmember Vo. Thank you for the laugh, Councilmember Prepty. Just really quick, I just want to remind people, and Vice Mayor will announce this as well, but I just want to remind people that the first meeting in February, which is going to be February 4th, will be our budget pre-comment period. For the last few years, we have opened it up prior to the budget cycle for people in the community to come out and talk to the council about their budget priorities. We will have about a 2-hour block in which people can come up that would need to sign up before the council meeting on that day, but before the meeting, come out, sign up, and you will be able to speak during our pre-budget comment period. So just wanted to make sure that everyone was reminded of that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Porterfield. If you all can put in the queue so I can see if it's working, I can then call on everyone. It might be easier. It's not popping up for me. Yeah. Okay, it's not working. Okay, next, Councilmember Prepty.
Thank you, Councilmember. Got a couple of announcements. On January 28th at 5:30 at the Community Foundation of Nashville, I'll be holding a neighborhood meeting discussing a community zoning overlay for Green Hills. Likewise, on Saturday, February 1st from 10 until noon at the Sevier Park Community Center, we will be having our quarterly community meeting where we'll be discussing a range of issues, including public safety. Likewise, on the 29th, the Rules, Confirmation, and Public Elections Committee will be holding a specially held meeting from 4:30 until 6. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Prepty. Great. Next in the queue, I have Councilmember Evan Siegel.
Thank you. I just wanted to remind everybody that the East Bank Committee of this body will meet tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the committee room. Separately, the East Bank Development Authority, which I've had some questions about, which is not the committee before this body, but the authority itself, will have its first meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m., which will be on MNN.
Thank you so much. Great. Next, I have Councilmember Rutherford.
Thank you, Councilmember. I have a District 31 community meeting that is tomorrow at 6 p.m. located at the campus of Nashville Collegiate Prep. That's at 14446 Old Hickory Boulevard. It is in regard to a potential rezoning for a development of property located just a quarter of a mile off of Bell Road on Old Hickory Boulevard. Again, that's tomorrow at 6 p.m. at Nashville Collegiate Prep. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. Next, I have Councilmember Coopin.
Thank you so much. I know many of y'all have heard about Silver Sands Cafe being closed down. There were some codes issues. We've got them resolved. We've got them reopened. They reopened today. Really cool. Yeah, round of applause for that. Awesome. Really exciting. They had over 300 people come through today. Really a testament to a small business in District 19 and in Nashville, and the community kind of rallying around them. If y'all have not been to Silver Sands Cafe, check it out. It is a wonderful meet and three, delicious food, great company, great service. So just wanted to let y'all know it is open, ready for business, and just want the community to come support them. So thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Great. Next, I have Councilmember Kimbrough.
Thank you. On January 23rd, I will host a meeting for District 1 at the Word of Life Christian Center, where we will discuss several different rezonings, and we will also have a member from the Metro Nashville Public Schools attend to update the community on plans for Robert Lillard Elementary School. On Thursday, January 30th, we will have a meeting, District 1 meeting, and at the Scottsboro Community Center. NDOT will be present to update the community, and we will also talk about one request to rezone on March 7th at the same church on March 7th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Word of Life Christian Center, the same church I mentioned earlier, located 4100 Clarksville Pike. We will have members from Tennessee Department of Safety come out to assist some of our district people, especially, I hope, our elderly people in the area with their real ID in obtaining it. And we will also have Trustee Erica Gilmore's office out as well to inform and assist people with the tax freeze. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. Next, I have Councilmember Toombs.
Thank you, Councilmember Vo. I just want to do a reminder. Next Tuesday, January 28th at 6 p.m. is the monthly District 2 community meeting. We took off the month of December, but we're starting back up our monthly meetings. So 6 p.m. North Precinct is the District 2 monthly community meeting.
Great, thank you so much. Next, I have Councilmember Gamble.
Thank you, Councilmember Vo. Just want to let everyone in District 3 know we'll have our District 3 quarterly meeting on January 28th at 6 p.m. at Hunters Lane High School. We'll be discussing a request to amend an SP and also talking about public safety and transportation issues in the district. So if everyone will come out, District 3 quarterly meeting, January 28th at 6 p.m. at Hunters Lane High School. Thanks.
Great, thank you so much. Are there any other announcements? Great. Councilmember Harrell, you are recognized.
District 8 has a few meetings this month. So on January 23rd at 6 p.m., we will have a virtual meeting regarding 3766 Pinhook Road. That will be via WebEx. on the 30th, we will also be having a development meeting. It is also 6 p.m. January 30th via Zoom. Via WebEx, and that address is for a proposed zoning change at the Hobson Heights and Pinhook Crossing. Our monthly meeting for January will be the 27th at 6 p.m. at Hamilton United Methodist Church. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. Are there any other announcements? Yes, I see Councilmember Bradford. You are recognized.
Thank you. Just an announcement for residents of District 13. There will be a virtual community meeting on WebEx on February 6th at 6 o'clock p.m. And in reference to 2416 Smith Springs Road rezoning request. So again, that is WebEx. The information is in my newsletter and as well as my social media. That is February 6th at 6 o'clock via WebEx. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. Next, I have Councilmember Webb. You are recognized. Oh, no, you're good. Okay. Are there any other announcements? Oh, yes. Okay, after Councilmember Weiner, and then I've got Greg next.
Thank you, I appreciate it. For everybody in the Bellevue community, as well as anybody on council, the Bellevue Library will be 10 years old, hard to believe it, but it will be 10 years old on January 29th. We're really excited about celebrating them, celebrating with them, and we'll be having birthday cake. We also have a proclamation that I've written, and it will be circulated, so anybody that wants to sign on, anybody that wants to come out, meet me at the Bellevue Library at 9:45 in the morning on January 29th. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you so much, Councilmember Weiner. Councilmember Gregg, you're recognized.
So much. I just wanted to remind the constituents in District 15, the town hall scheduled for January 11th has been moved to February 1. We will discuss airport noise, a couple of rezone requests, and safety in the district. So 2 o'clock at the Donaldson Library on the 1st.
Great, thank you so much. Final call for announcements. Okay, great. Quickly, in District 17, just want to remind everyone that Chestnut Hill is having their neighborhood meeting tomorrow at 6:30 at Fate La Force Brewery. And then for those of you all, I know Dozen Bakery is a beloved bakery. On February 2nd, they will be celebrating 10 years, and we will be celebrating them by closing their doors in District 17 as they move to District 16. So if you all want to come and join us, we will be celebrating as I pass it on to Councilmember Welsh. And before we wrap up announcements, I do want to wish everyone a happy Lunar New Year. That is coming up on January 29th. And as we welcome the year of the snake, it is the wood snake, we celebrate a time of renewal, growth, and wisdom. The wood snake is a symbol of transformation, resilience, and strategic thinking, qualities that remind us to approach challenges with creativity and perseverance. It's also a time to reflect on all of our connections with one another. So let this year inspire us to build stronger relationships, embrace new opportunities, and work together for the prosperity and harmony of our city. Wishing everyone a joyful, meaningful, and abundant year ahead. Thank you so much, and this concludes our announcements and presentations.